All right, hey everyone, welcome again to our weekly Amazon class. And tonight we're gonna do our usual like product research and Q&A. I'm also gonna talk about different ways to prepare for the Q4 holiday season. So if you guys don't know, the holiday season is gonna be the most profitable time in e-commerce. So it officially starts on October 1st all the way to December 31st. It even extends a little bit to I want to say like January. So, I'll just show you guys how to get prepared for the holiday season. And I'm also going to do some example product research for you guys too. So,
Oh, I must be my audio.
all right. Let me just share my screen. All right. So product research, right? So there's different ways to get products for your business. So a lot of people from our group usually start with an 18 product list. So this is a list of products that is shared with 10 people. It's a combination of gated and ungated products. And then from there, people usually upgrade to having a virtual assistant. So a virtual assistant is like your personal online employee, and their job is to find profitable products for you. And these products are exclusive to you. So it means, there's going to be less saturation and less competition because the products are just for you, right? Instead of being shared like the 18 list. And as some people in the group, they look for their own products. So they do their own manual product research. They go to stores also to find products for the stores. It's fine too. And then retail arbitrage is a way to find products locally in your stores. So people go to physical stores like Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, and they find products that are profitable for the Amazon business, right? So they're all the same, really. It's all going to come down to having a list for your business, a list of products for business, and they all look very similar. So it usually comes with a product name, an Amazon link, and a supplier link. And what we do is we open up the link side by side, right? So these ones are already opened. And then for the new sellers in the group, like Samaria, for example, you guys need to start with setting up your seller amp first before you guys do anything. So you go to your seller amp on your Amazon product page, and then you go to the settings right there. And then you go to your additional cost, and you're going to be adding $265 under your prep fee because you're paying about $1 per unit to ship your Amazon products. To ship your products to Amazon, and then you're paying about $165 per unit to prep your products using our prep center, right? So $265 here. And as we get closer to the holidays, it says right there, right? It says Amazon charges a peak storage fee between October 1st to December 31st. So I would turn this on, not now, but on October 1st, right? Right there. But for now, we're not there yet, so we're gonna keep this off or no. So yeah, just to recap, your prep fee is going to be $165. And then we're not paying any sales tax because we're using an Oregon prep center. So this one's going to be 0%. If you're shipping from your local state, just take note of your sales tax, right? So let's say you're from California. I think it's like 9%. Add 9% here. But if you're using the prep center, you're putting 0 here. And then from here, click save. Fresh. And then what you do is you just compare your products, right? So is a product from your supplier the exact same product on Amazon? So you look at the title, the color, description, the size, if it's video games, the edition, if it's books, you got to look at details, right? And just make sure that they match. So this one's pretty easy. It's canvas wall art. Looks the same. You can go deeper and look at the size. So this one is 7.5 by 10. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's the same product. Yeah, 7.5 by 10. Okay. So same brand, Hot Topic. Yeah, same products. And then from here, you take the cost of your product, $9.90. And then you plug it here under your cost, $9.90. And then under sale price, you plug in your Amazon selling price. So this one is $18.88, I think. Yeah, this one's not good. So this one is giving you a 1% ROI, which is really bad, right? So, oh, okay, that's why. Wait a second. It's because this website has a 20% off sale right now. It says 20% off site-wide. So I would look for sales, for coupon codes. So this one is giving you 20%. And then I usually use Rakuten to see if there's any more deals. So Rakuten is giving you a 2% cash back, right? Right there. So on your seller amp, you're gonna add 20% from the website and then 2% from Rakuten. Oh. So you go on your discounts right here on your seller amp. Right there. And you're gonna plug in 20% from the website. And there's no 2% here. So just put, an extra 2% mentally on your ROI here. So now you're getting a minimum of 29% ROI on here. And you're getting 33 sales a month. And then from here, I think Charles was asking me this question earlier. He said, like, what's a good sales rank, right? To me, it doesn't really matter because I'm just looking at, I'm looking like this one, for example, it's at 451K in sales rank, right? It doesn't matter because I usually look at the sales per month and the number of other sellers. So I'm looking at that ratio. So I'm looking at sales per month, number of other sellers, and ROI. If I do like the ratio, I buy the product. Make sense, Charles? So for this one is selling at 33 times a month, right? It's giving you.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. Can you say that again?
Oh, I was saying that your sales rank doesn't really matter because you're looking at. I'm looking at the sales per month versus the number of sellers on the listing. So for this instance, this product is selling at 33 times a month, and there's 13 other sellers on the listing, and you're getting a minimum of 29% ROI. Would you guys do it? So 33 sales a month with this many sellers, and you're getting a 29% ROI minimum for sale.
I think I would do a light test buy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so for this one, and you guys can also type in the chat if you guys don't if you don't want to speak. So Brian is a yes, okay. And then Charles is a yes, but he's doing a small test buy, okay. Yeah, this one, honestly, this one has a low sales per month. It's on the low side, right? Like 33. The number of sellers, I would say, is pretty decent. It's not really saturated with other sellers. And you're getting a 29% ROI minimum, which is really good. So for this one, see the chat. So how much inventory is it? What do you mean exactly? Like how much are you buying or? Yeah, so for this one, I'd probably do
more.
huh?
I'm trying to see how many people is selling on load more. Like how much inventory is it for it to be 33 a month? So I can know how long it's gonna take. Like, okay, 21.
Yeah,
So
13
down to
other
the bottom.
sellers, but I don't really look at this because the way I do it is I price match the cheapest seller. So I would get in this listing, right? I would price match the cheapest seller, which is this one right here. And the buy box rotates between the cheapest sellers usually. So I want to say the buy box would rotate between seller 1 all the way to maybe like seller 7. Does that make sense? So I'm not really competing per se with these other sellers on the bottom because they're like priced really high. I'm really only competing with the first, I want to say 7, maybe 8 sellers, or yeah. And plus, the way I do it is I'm always price matching the cheapest seller. So I'm pretty sure that I can sell more than, more than the other sellers because I'm the cheapest. Did it make sense? So if you're the cheapest, you're more likely to sell their product, right? Because as a consumer, you're buying from the cheapest seller usually. It's the same product, same exact product, but people would usually go for the cheapest seller, cheapest price product. So my strategy is I always price match the cheapest product or the cheapest price, right? And that way I get the sales out of the way quicker. So I'm not really competing per se with a lot of people because I'm always the cheapest. Did you guys understand that part?
Question, Lewis.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Sometimes, like say, if it says 33 sales a month on Seller Amp, and I go check Keeper, it'll
Uh-huh.
say like a different number than that. Like say maybe 50. How who would you go with in that case?
I mean, it's really just estimated, so I guess
Mhm.
I will average out the both.
Okay.
I just look at Seller Amp. Yeah,
Okay.
some people like looking at Keepa, but me personally, I just look at I look at Seller Amp.
Would you say Seller Amp is more accurate?
No, I mean they're both just estimated, so no one's really accurate. So just pick one, or if you want, you can do like an average.
Okay, that's good to know.
So
Thank you.
if Seller Amp is doing 33 and Keepa is doing like 50, then just assume it's 40 then. So we're in the middle. Yeah. So Brian is saying, are you always looking to match the cheapest price or do you go lower to sell the item faster? I mean, really what you should do is price match it because you don't want to go lower and then the market crashes, right? So I usually price match the cheapest one. And then Sam made a good point. He said, is that good for business? Because like if someone matches us and it continues to go lower. Yeah. Yeah, I usually price match and that way I get the buy box. And from my experience, if you buy 5 to 10 pieces, you're gonna sell out pretty quickly. So okay, for this one, I would put I would do a test buy of 5. Yeah, next product. Next product. So if you guys see this, I would give your email, and that way you get the discount code, right? At 15%. Some people give multiple emails, meaning if you have 10 emails, you would give like 10 emails to the same supplier, and that way you get multiple discount codes, right? So you're getting a 15% off by giving an email. And I think there's one. So this product, let's see, so $24 from this website. And the sale price on Amazon is 33. The current buy box is at 36. We'll put 36 here. And then you're getting a 15% off, right? So you would go under discounts. Where is it? Right there. So under discounts, pick 15%. And then Rakuten, I usually check Rakuten. So there's no cashback here. And then you can also stack this, right? If you're using, for example, Capital One Spark, right? And you're getting 2%, you can also add it here if you want to. So if you're using any cashback credit cards, you can also add your percentages here to stack your ROI, right? So you can stack the supplier discount codes with Rakuten and with your credit cards. And then some people also even buy like discounted gift cards. There's more of an advanced strategy, but if you guys want to do that, you can too. So it's very similar to credit. If you guys want to stack discount codes and cashback, you can do it here. So for this instance, let's see, what are the numbers? So you're getting a 41% ROI. I'm sorry, 41 sales a month. Not the best. And then here you're getting, there's this much sellers, right? So 41 sales a month with this many sellers. And here you're getting a 9% minimum. And then it goes up. So this one, I would say, this first seller is probably going to sell out soon because this guy has 3 left in stock. So once this guy sells out, the market corrects, right? And it goes back up to like 19% right there. So to me, this is okay. It's not the best, but it is okay. And then just decide. So based on this, there's 41 sales a month with this many sellers, and you're getting a minimum of 19% ROI. Would you guys do it? Let's see in the chat. So Charles is a no. Okay. How about everyone else? So 41 sales a month with this many people on the listing, and you're getting a minimum of 19% ROI. Would you guys do it? Maybe after it corrects. No.
Let's see.
Yeah, so 41 sales a month with this many people on the listing, and you're getting a minimum of 19% ROI.
Would that be a no? Because there's too many people already doing it, right?
Yeah, you're right. I agree. That's good. You guys are seeing it now, right?
Yes.
Like, you got to look at the ratio. Like it just needs to all make sense, right? So this one, you're getting 41 sales a month, which is on the low side. Not just that, you're also getting a lot of people here, right? Too many people, I feel. Not just that, you're only getting 19% ROI. If the ROI was like a little higher, then maybe I would do this one. But the problem is the ROI is on the low side already. 9%, 19%, 20%. So this one's not even really good. There's too many people here. And then the sales volume is also low. So to me, this is not even really worth the risk, right? Do you guys agree? The first one is very similar. This one is very similar to this. Except that the ROI for this one is higher. And plus, this one has less competition too. Make sense? So yeah, this one I would put no. What's going on here? Sorry guys, this thing is lagging, so. Okay.
And also, when you factor in shipping, that'll also cost you more then, right?
Well, If it has shipping, they usually ship for free though, these suppliers.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they charge for shipping, then yes, you got to factor that in for sure. All right, that one is lagging really bad. So, all right, next product. Okay, this one's really, it's really good because Rakuten's giving you 8% cash back right there. It's a good sign. Well, first check it, right? Is it the same product, same color, same size? So size 10, looks like colors look the same. So at $100, so you plug it here, 100, and then Rakuten's giving you 8%. And then Adidas, is there any sales here? Any codes? Let's see. I mean, this one, if you join the Addy Club, right, you're getting 50% off. So I mean, you can even join this to get this discount code, right? So 8 plus, so Rakuten is 8% plus 15. How much is that? 8 plus 15, 27%? No, 23. So under discounts, you put 23%. Well, there's no 3% here, so let's just put 5%, I guess, right there. Okay. So now you're getting about 87% ROI, which is crazy good. After all the codes, right? The discount codes. You're getting 190 sales a month. It is a variation though. Just right there, variation. So we go under variation, right there. You click the exact variation, and then you check it. Okay, so this exact variation is getting 11% of all the sales right there. You guys see it? Oh. So now we're taking 11% of all the sales. So it's going to be 190 times 11%, or 0.11. So this exact variation is getting 20 sales a month. You got it, guys? So for variations, you need to find the exact sales per month per variation, because this amount of sales is for the whole listing, right? And there's many variations under the same listing. So there's different colors, different sizes. So you need to find the exact amount of sales per variation. So again, you go under variation, right there. You pick the exact variation, you check it, and then it's gonna spit out the percentage right there. So for this one, it's getting 20 sales a month. Okay. So 20 sales a month with this many people on the listing is giving you a minimum of 39% ROI. Would you guys do it?
Once he sell that too, though, the ROI go up, right, to 47%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I would like to be.
Yeah, I mean, you can even say, right? Like if it takes you like, I don't know, like 3 weeks to like a month to ship your products to Amazon, I mean, a lot of these people are gonna be wiped out. So you might even be down here, right, at 80%. So Brian said yes. I think Brian has a question too. They missed. Sorry, so Brian was asking earlier, if you buy 5 for a test buy product, what's the quantity you buy for a good product? So we usually start with doing a test buy of 5 to 10 pieces per product. And then if you see the product do well, you can buy another 5 to 10. Or if you want to increase it, man, It's gonna be up to you. I would say between 5 to 20 is gonna be your like rebuy. So do 5% to test it. If it does good, you can do, you can rebuy maybe like 5 to 20 pieces. So always play it safe, I would say. Yeah, so for this one, I would say this is good. So the sales per month is low, right? 20. But to me, I'm willing to wait. This one's gonna be a slow seller because it's only selling 20 sales a month. But to me, it's okay because I'm getting a high ROI. So I'm almost doubling my money, right? Right here. That's almost 100% gain. So to me, this is good. I mean, do you guys agree?
I do, but when you say slow seller,
Mhm.
what would you estimate that would sell at? Like 60 days, 90 days? What would you think?
It just depends. I mean, if you only buy 5, it can even sell out in the first month. It just depends on how the buy box rotates, right?
And that's pretty much unpredictable though, right?
It is. Yeah, and that's why if you're not really sure, if you see something, it's gonna come down to like your decision, right? You're gonna have to predict it and then decide, like, am I really willing to put a lot of money into this product? Yes or no? Make sense? There's just really so many products out there that, like, are you really willing to put in a lot of money into this one product? This one is good. I mean, this one is pretty good, I would say. Slow moving, but good. But still, I'm not gonna buy 10 of these though. I'll probably buy like 2 or 3 pieces, maybe 5. Right? This one is $100 each too. So how much of your money are you willing to risk on this one product? Is it 2 pieces? Is it 5 pieces? Is it 10 pieces? So to me, like looking at all the data, there's no reason to like overbuy this one. So probably buy like, I don't know, maybe 3. And with 3, I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell within 60 days based on the data. Make sense? And then to answer Brian's question, if it does good, I look at the data again. Let's say, I don't know, in October, right? I sell out. I look at the current data and then see, hey, well, this one is still selling good. So, I'll probably buy like 5 more. So skip. I would do a test buy of, let's say 3. Next product. So this one, you're getting $10 off on your first order of $79 or more. Okay. So give me your phone number if you want to give your phone number. Okay. So $29, $29.99. And you're getting a $10 off for every 80 bucks that you order, right? So you have to buy 3 of these. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 of these. Let's see. So $29.99 times 3 minus $10, right? So $79.97 divided by 3. So now your per unit cost after the discount is going to be $26.65. $26.65. Okay. Well, let me just open up the next product. Okay, so 55 sales a month, 13% ROI minimum. See the other sellers. Okay. This is actually pretty good. Okay, so you're getting 55 sales a month, but then you're getting way less competition, right? You guys see it? You're really only competing with 4 other people. I mean, this guy is lowering the market price. But I'm not really worried because this guy might be sold out anyway, pretty soon. So when this guy sells out, the market is going to correct again, right? And you're going to be here. So now would you guys do it? 55 sales a month with this many people, and you're getting a minimum of 23% ROI after this guy sells out. Let's see in the chat. So Charles is a yes. Okay. Yeah, this one is the opposite example, right? So this one has a low sales a month, but then there's also low competition here. Because the other ones, they had like 20, at least 20 people, right? But this one only has 4 people on the listing, which is really good. Sales per month is low, but then again, the competition is also low. And then your ROI is decent. And after this guy sells out, you can even go all the way up to like 50% ROI. So yes, I do agree with Charles. This one is good. Yeah, probably do 5. Goodbye. I would do a test by a 5. All right, next product. So 1390. 1390, okay. Any discount codes? I don't see any. Okay. So sales per month is 72. It's a variation. So I would go under variation again. You pick the variation, you check it. Okay. So the problem here is that this exact variation, right, is not getting any sales. You guys see it? So this variation is getting 75% of all the sales. And then this variation is getting 25% of all the sales. This one doesn't. None. So this one I won't buy. I would put variation is not getting any sales. So this one is not going to be good. But if you're an advanced seller, you can rabbit trail because you can get one product and buy and be able to buy other products, right? So I would look for this product and this product just because they're selling. Make sense? So you guys are on the list, right? You guys can buy multiple products from one product if you guys know what to look at. So for this one, it's on the list. It's not really a good product, but it can lead you to other products. So I'm getting sales. I would search the other 2 variations to see if numbers make sense. All right, next one. Next product. So, okay, $11.99. So you're getting, let's see, 20% off. So 2% from Rakuten right there. And then you're getting an extra 20% off if you buy $50 worth of products, right? It's 20% off, $50. Okay. Let's see, extra 15%. Extra 20% off. Okay. So we're getting 20% off from Walgreens, and then we're getting a 2% from Rakuten. Is there anything else? Okay. Soap, it's not a soap. So okay. So $11.99, right? $11.99. And then you're getting 22%, right? 20%. Right? No. Yeah, 22%. So 20% from Walgreens and 2% from Rakuten. So 20%. And then just add like a mental 2% here on your ROI. And then we run the numbers. So 28 sales a month. You're getting an ROI of about 43%. $20 a month. Okay. And then now you decide, right? So 28 sales a month with this many people, and you're getting a minimum of 43% ROI. Would you guys do it? Let's see in the chat. So 28 sales a month with this many people, and you're getting a minimum of 43% ROI. Okay, Charles doesn't know. Anyone else? Yeah, you just put yes or no or test by. Yeah, it's fine. So Brian said test by 5. I mean, there's not really a right or wrong answer because you're just buying something, right? So so Charles doesn't know, it's fine. And then Brian is a test by 5. Okay. I mean, I think this one's pretty decent. I'd probably do like a test by, a small test by 5. I think it's gonna move. It's just slow, right? I think it's just gonna move slow. 20 sales a month. This one's not the best, but the ROI is pretty good. The buy box is actually here, and with the buy box price, you're getting a 50% ROI. So this one I'm gonna put as decent. Decent. Might do a test by a 5.
So
Yeah.
how does the people that price lower than you, how do they come into play? Like as you can see, it's like 1, 2, 3 people that's lower than them, and they have a decent inventory of it. So how do you calculate that?
Like how does it rotate? You mean the buy box?
Yeah, because the buy
Yeah.
box is on the person that got
Right.
one of the higher prices.
Yeah, I mean, no one really knows like the exact metrics, but I would say the buy box is rotating between seller 1 all the way to like, man, maybe here up to here.
Okay.
Yeah, no one really knows, right? Because why is this person have the buy box, and it's not the cheapest.
Right.
So to me, it's probably like rotating between these like 9 sellers. Just because they're priced pretty fair. Right? 26, 26, 26, 26, 26.50. And this one's kind of like far off, right? So I would say the sales are rotating between these 9 sellers. So, all right, last product. So 12.50 is on sale. 50% off all items, says. So I'm not sure if this is part of the sale or not, but what you can do is if you really want to investigate it, you can add it to the cart and act like you're buying it to see if there's any like discount codes that they're gonna apply. Because right here it says up to 50%, right? All sale items, but then here it's not really saying anything. So if you really want to check it out, I would act like I'm buying this one all the way to the checkout page and then see if you can get any type of discount codes. So okay, so 12.50. So I'll just assume that there's no sale. It's negative though. Yeah, there has to be a sale. This one's showing negative, that's why. So let's see. So 10% off every order. No, subscription. I mean, I guess I'll go like dig deeper. Okay. So 20% off your first order. So this one's good, right? So claim 20%. You give your email and your first name to them. I think this one is giving you 20% off, but not 50% off. But hey, but now you're here on this page anyway, right? So now, so these products are 50% off. So now if you want, you take the extra step and then check each one product if they're on Amazon and then run the numbers. Did you guys catch that? So this product might not be on sale, but then now it leads you to this page where there's a page of products that are half off. So if you guys want, you can source this product and see if they're on Amazon because they're half off. Make sense, guys? Or did it make sense? Yeah, okay. I'm just giving you guys extra steps on how to find more products. So, okay, so for this one, it's giving you 20% off. Okay, here you go. So 35 sales a month. So 35 sales a month with this many people, and you're getting a 21% ROI. So this one to me is a no, because you're only getting 35 sales a month. There's way too many people here, honestly. And then your ROI is also low, right? It's not even like 40% or higher. So this one's not good.
I got a question pertaining to that. Could you just assume, like saying, especially if you're messing with the prep center, could you just assume like a lot of those ones and twos will be gone by the time yours get there?
I mean, yeah, but still, there's not enough volume, sales volume though.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only 35 sales a month. There's way too many people here, I feel. And then, oh, okay, here's another red flag. So if you guys see this too, it means the seller count is increasing like drastically, right? Which means the price of the product is gonna drop. You see it?
Yep.
So this one's about to like tank. It's getting way too saturated. So people are dropping their price to leave the listing. So this one's a bad product, but I would look at this sale though. And you know, and just do like a reverse search on Amazon, right? I'll do an example. So for example, this one's half off. You know, I'll just take the title of this product. Oh. And then I would go to Amazon.com. And then I would search this product on Amazon. Yeah, this one's very like time consuming, so I'm not gonna go through the whole process, but I would look for the exact same product. So, which is hard to do, to be honest. Yeah, this one's not here. So assuming that you find it, right? I would run the numbers. If the numbers make sense, buy it. If not, skip it. So I would go through this whole listing here. Because all these products are half off right now. So you can find a gem here, right? And really make a lot of money from it because it's half off. So for this one, I would say this product is bad, but supplier is offering 50% off. So I would source products that are 50% off. There you go. Got it? All right. Any questions or? All right. All right. And then I'll just end the call with sharing with you guys how to prepare for Q4. So again, if you guys don't know, Q4 is the holiday season. So this is when most of the sales on Amazon happen. So Q4 starts on October 1st all the way to December 31st. It can drag all the way to January to February 15, I would say. But basically, like, the holiday season is going to be the most profitable season on Amazon. The problem with Q4 though is that there's going to be a lot of scammers. So there's going to be scammers that are going to make fake websites to target Amazon sellers because they know that we're all going to be busy, right? So they would create fake websites, create fake inventory because they want us to buy from their fake websites so they can scam us, right? So you can protect yourself by just checking if you're buying from a legit supplier, right? So I'll show you guys some examples. So if you guys are not familiar with the website, right? I will just review the website. So Hot Topic, I'm pretty sure you guys know this, right? It's a popular website, so I'm not worried about that. This one, Makeup by Mario, I'm not familiar with. So what I would do is I would get this website, review website. And then I would go to Trustpilot and other review websites just to check if it's legit or not. So this one looks okay. So 3.7 reviews. I mean, the first review looks good. Second review, okay. So there's 2 good reviews at least. And then I would look, let's see. So I would look up this website too, just to be sure. I mean, they seem to have good reviews on their website. This one is not a good review. They seem good. So I can even check their social media, right? So I would check their Instagram, Facebook. Okay. I mean, this one looks legit, right? You guys agree? So Makeup Boy Mario seems legit. This one has 13.9 million followers verified. Let's see Facebook. So Facebook, I guess this is Mario right here. So 164K followers. Okay. So 86% recommended reviews. Is it the same website? Makeupbymario.com. Makeupbymario.com. Okay. Legit, right? You guys agree? But this one is legit. Adidas.com is for sure legit. This one is acmetools.com. So I would just check it to be safe. So again, review website. Let's see. This one is a 2-star review. Okay, interesting. So this one is a verified company with low reviews, right? Yeah, they seem like a legit company with bad reviews. Yeah, I think they're a legit company with horrible customer service. You guys see what I'm saying here? So just to be safe, I would read the reviews and then decide, okay, well, do I want to buy from this company or not? Yeah, this one's kind of iffy because it says verified here, but then this one has a lot of bad reviews, right? So I guess in the chat, would you guys buy from this company?
Probably not. Too many bad reviews for me.
Yeah, so Brian is a no. Charles is a no, okay. Yeah, so you see my point though, right? Just before you buy anything, make sure you're buying from the right company. And it's really just looking at the company website and then reviewing it. And then just make a decision. Hey, look, this one's a verified company right there. But then again, there's so many bad reviews. So do I really want to trust these people with my money? Yes or no, right? So I guess one more example. So Zara is a legit company for sure. Walgreens, of course, is a legit company. Laura Mercier. I'm not familiar with makeup, but I would just review this one. So lauramercier.com. So review. This one has better reviews too, really? Oh man. Yeah, this one has a lot of better reviews. Let's see. So I would go to their website too, and then look at their social media. Okay, Instagram. YouTube, maybe YouTube. Wow. So this company has 3.6 million followers on Instagram. You're verified. YouTube is also, it seems legit, right? YouTube. LauraMercier.com right there. LauraMercier.com. Okay, so the same website. But for some reason, this company has a lot of bad reviews on Trustpilot, which is crazy. So would you guys do it still, or? So bad Trustpilot reviews. Instagram seems legit. YouTube seems legit. I mean, your website seems legit. Reviews on the website. I mean, 1,900 reviews. 4.6 star ratings, right? And then 91% would recommend these products. So again, right, just decide, like, does this website look legit to you or not? Let's see in the chat.
I think I would do a little bit more investigating. Like I would read some of the reviews, because if it's a problem with the product opposed to a problem with shipping, those are two different matters.
Yeah, I agree. So just dig deeper if you want to, because it's gonna be your money, right, and your account. Like, you don't want to be buying fake inventory. So of course, review the product, review the supplier, and then this leads me to the next point, which is after you buy a product, make sure that you're getting a legit invoice, especially during Q4, because you're going to be busy. Sales are coming in. You gotta like replenish your products. Families coming to town. You know what I mean? Like you're like buying gifts for the family, so it's going to be like a lot of chaos. So I would say still really pay attention to your business, because you don't want to be buying from like fake websites, right? So first check the website, and then once you purchase the product from the website, make sure you're getting an invoice. Your invoice is going to be sent to your email, so just check the invoice. Does this look fake to me? Does it look legit? Is there like a phone number that I can call? Is there an email that I can reach out to? Just basic like consumer behavior, right? Just check your stuff after you buy the product. And then from there, if you have a team, if you have like VAs, if you have partners in your company, make sure that you guys are on the same page, because during Q4, it gets really chaotic. Everyone's busy. Everyone is last minute shopping. Everyone's buying the sales, yeah, so it's going to be a lot of chaos. You guys are going to see it. So get everyone on the same page before Q4. That way, when the craziness starts, you guys are in order, right? And if you don't have a team, maybe consider having a team by hiring VAs to manage your business, because in Q4, if you can handle it today, I want to say your sales are probably going to double or triple in Q4. So if you're feeling overwhelmed today in this market, just know that it's going to double or triple during Q4. So if you can barely handle it today, chances are you won't be able to handle it in Q4. So just be honest with yourself. A lot of you have jobs, a lot of you have kids, so each person is different. So again, just do like a self-assessment. If you guys can't handle your business today, it probably means you can handle your business in Q4. So, just plan to hire if you need to. And then also get organized. So as you guys know, we have a lot of sheets, we have a lot of receipts, we work with a prep center, we deal with Amazon, we deal with inventory. So there's a lot of chaos in your business. We do bookkeeping too. If you have staff, you work with staff. If you have partners, you work with partners. So just be organized before Q4. And that way, when you're in Q4, you're more comfortable with your business, right? You're not really like scattered. And then also trust yourself and your skill set. In Q4, you can't really second guess yourself. So, for example, those products that we're looking at, right? You just gotta decide, like, hey, like, how much am I gonna buy to like replenish? How much am I really buying per product? You gotta be just you know, what's the word? You gotta trust yourself and your skill set, in short. There's no time to like be second guessing yourself in Q4. You gotta just go and buy products. The good news is you guys have 6 weeks to get better and polish your skill sets. So today's August, what, 17, 19, or 21, sorry. So you have about 6 weeks to get better with your skill sets. So, you know, just keep going at it and keep getting better. Be aware of inventory traffic, because as we get closer to the holidays, especially Christmas, there's going to be a lot of traffic with a prep center. There's going to be a lot of traffic with FBA. There's going to be a lot of traffic with UPS, right? Products are flying all over the place. So it's going to be busier. So, you know, just keep that in mind. It's not going to be the same market. Everyone's going to be busy. Everyone's going to be slammed. So just be aware of that. Decide if you're doing FBM or sticking with FBA. A lot of sellers do FBM because it's going to be hard to replenish products via FBA during the holidays, right? So with a lot of traffic, it's going to take you longer to send products to FBA. So a lot of people do FBM. So just decide, are you going to be doing FBM too in the holidays? Like, are you going to be traveling? Can you do FBM? Are you going to be home? Are you willing to do FBM? If not, it's fine. Just know that there's going to be a lot of traffic with FBA. So I would just send as many as I can before, I want to say, man, before Thanksgiving, I would say. Just send as many as you can. And then prepare your capital. If you guys are, so just imagine your sales volume today, right? It's going to double or triple during the holiday season. So you might have to buy more products. So just prepare your capital, raise capital if needed. If you have partners, investors, you know, talk to them. Hey, you need more money for inventory for the holiday season. If you have credit cards, increase your credit card limits for the holidays. You don't want to be stuck in, you know what I mean? Like in the credit card limits in December or in November. So I would prepare your credit cards. If you have loans, if you have partners, if you have investors, I would get your money right before Q4. And that way in Q4, you just buy and, you know, run your business the right way. So any questions? Was that clear? Was that helpful or? So we're good, guys? We're good? All right, thanks, Charles. You guys have any questions before we go, or are we good for today? All right, so Brian said that. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week then, okay? All right, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Amelia. Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Brian. I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye-bye.